Hey guys, Tom here with Permaculture Wilmington. I want to show you something interesting. Check out this daikon, alright? This thing, it's been flowering, all of them have been flowering. I just cut a bunch down, but the yard's just full of daikon. That's what you see, all the white flowers everywhere. I cut this whole row here down, and I cut that whole patch back there, and everything outside the fence a couple days ago. But you guys can see this is what I've got so far, what's up here. But those are all seeds we've collected. So we're going to dry them out. We got a bunch of them already drying from a couple days ago, but just massive amounts of seeds on these things, and they're big seeds, and that's daikon radish, guys. So regenerative cover crops, and I want to show you guys, like, it completely defies what I used to believe. This pot, these are 1 gallons, right? I haven't moved this in several months, maybe 6 months or so. It's rooted down into the bricks, but that's okay. What I want to show you guys is the number of plants that are in these pots and the amount of watering that they require. And because I'm lazy, if anybody knows me. So this is that's sage, and if you've got sage, or is that sage? Yeah, that's sage. So sage is something that needs like real dry soil, real fast draining soil. So if I've got this growing in here in this mix, and watercress, you guys know, or this is actually upland cress, but you guys know, like, I haven't watered this hardly at all. So it's just basically rainwater, and maybe like 2 or 3 times I watered it with a garden hose, because I got chlorinated water, and I don't do it unless I absolutely have to. So what we're dealing with here is a whole lot of plants in this 1 gallon. I just wanted to take it out and show you, like, it's all bound up in the tree. But yeah, see the root that's growing down in here? Look at this. Look at this plant, guys. See, I can't really get the whole thing in there, but let's see if I can get over here and show you in the light. Like the size of this plant, all right, in a 1 gallon pot. It just doesn't make sense how much I used to water things, and now that I'm putting more than 1 plant in a pot, I water less and they grow better. It's just, it doesn't make any sense to me. But I mean, it makes sense in terms of what I've learned from Elaine Ingham and like how all the systems interact. And I mean, I just don't understand how I grew up thinking something completely different and doing it the completely wrong way. You know, that it's not even natural. It has nothing to do with the natural systems. And now that I'm learning the right way, it's just so much easier. I mean, everything, no matter what I plant, it seems like at least 1 or 2 do really well. Not just like get good germination rates, but like the plants themselves are just, you know, they grow real healthy, and they reach a thrive state that I haven't been able to get with a lot of other plants that I've grown in the past using like Miracle-Gro potting soils, and like using peat, and even when I use cocoa coir and started making my own soil and mixing in, you know, different soil stimulants, I never got the same effect that I'm getting now with multiple plants in pots, because I'm not doing anything except, you know, putting the soil that I make myself using vermicast and compost that I make with like yard scraps, and you know, so it's a combination of different composts basically, and a lot of, like, I'm using a lot of the fungal substrate from mushroom growing right now too, mixing it in to make sure I get a good, it's all about the fungal to bacteria biomass in the soil, guys. So that's it. Like, there can be 1 fungus for like 10 million bacteria, because bacteria are so small and they have the exact same biomass. So I think that's where these mushroom fruiting blocks are coming in handy. But I mean, just everything I'm doing right now is so much better than what I used to be doing in terms of resiliency, no pest problems. This actually attracts so many of the pest predators. So lots of wasps, lots of hoverflies. It's just, bees are just everywhere in my yard. Very exciting, guys. So just wanted to share with you. Maggie doesn't think it's all that interesting, but I'm telling you guys, this is something to note. You know, more than 1 plant in a pot, consortiums, guilds, if you will, permaculture guilds, just consortiums of plants that each have a purpose and grow together symbiotically and contribute to each other to make our lives so much easier. So but that's the way I'm doing with all of them. And like I haven't watered in a while, guys, so I'm kind of worried about it, but it's supposed to rain in the morning, so I'm not watering now, and the plants are a little bit stressed, but that's okay. It just rained like 3 days ago, and we got a pretty good soaking at that point. So you know, the weather's keeping up, you know, for dry farming, so I don't have to use the chlorinated water. And I do have a rain barrel back here, so I mean, I do use rain barrels, but it's only like a 40 gallon or so. I think it's 80 gallon, something like that, 60 maybe, I don't know, I forget. But just throwing it out there at you guys, rainwater is way better. It's actually got a little bit of nitrogen already in it, positively charged ions from simply falling from the sky. And it's also got the nuclei that is used by rain, comes from the trees, so it's the dust that comes off the tree leaves that's already inoculated with microbes. So rainwater is actually the best thing that we can use on our plants. It's a biological inoculant, natural inoculant, in addition to just being an awesome water source. It's very, very clean, at least, you know, if you subtract the human interaction part and human influence doing the pollutants thing. But you know, these are things we're working with, taking it one day at a time, guys. All right, this is Tom with Permaculture Wilmington, and I hope you guys are in a good place and you're having a great day. All right, take care.